Become AutoCAD expert step by step. Hello friends, I am your guide Amit Garg and you are watching my channel CAD by Amit. Friends, this is the extension of the previous lecture. In the previous lecture, we have already covered the polyline command. Basically, in this lecture, we are not going to take up any new command, but rather we'll be working on the exercises that I had given to you in the previous lecture. If you remember friends, I had given you 5 exercises in the previous lecture. I am going to show you how to work on those exercises. So let's get started. Friends, this was the exercise number 1. Just to take it to the model space, I'll just copy it down. For copying it, I'll go to the edit option, edit tab, and I'll just click on copy, or you can press Ctrl plus C and just select the entire thing by crossing window, press enter. And you can come to the model space, say Ctrl V, and we have this exercise so that we are basically going to create a similar geometry. I'll take the polyline command PL. See, I have to create a straight segment. So for this, I'll keep my ortho command as on because we have to create a straight segment. I'll start with the starting point A, click here, move it towards right hand side. See, it's getting some width right now. So I can set my width of the polyline segment as 0 at the starting point and 0 at the end point. Now give the direction and type down 100. We get this segment. Now move the cursor down. This is 25 millimeters length. I type down 25. Right hand side 25. Now here we are supposed to take arc segment. So I will type down A for changing to the arc segment. And I'll just give the direction and type down 25 because this is the diameter of the arc or of the semicircle. Again, come back to the line segment by typing down L. Now take it towards left hand side, type down 25, move it down, 10 is the length, then left hand side, 50 is the length, and at this point you can type down C to simply close the geometry, and here we are, we have finished this geometry using polyline command. I'll go to the exercises again and copy down the second exercise, which is basically making this arrow. So I'll just go to the copy option, select it, press enter, go to the model space and just paste it, Ctrl plus V, and here we are. I start with the polyline command. I click here for the starting point. Now here I'm supposed to give the width. I'll just type down W, enter. Width is 5 millimeters at the starting point, 5 millimeters at the end point, and the length is 25. Type down. For the next segment, friends, we have to change the width now. The starting point width is 20 millimeters. I say 20, and the end point width is 0, enter, and the length is 20 millimeters. As I press enter, we get the same geometry, and you can come out of the command by pressing enter. I select everything and then I delete it. So exercise number 2 is also finished. Exercise number 3, we are supposed to make this U-turn arrow. So I'll select the entire thing, enter, go to the model space and simply paste it. You start with the polyline command again. Click here for the starting point. I'll assign the width at the starting point as 5 millimeters, at the end point as 5 millimeters, give the length and type down 25. Now here I changed the segment to the arc segment and just give the direction and type down 25 because 25 is the diameter. Again change it to the line, take it towards left hand side and type down 20 because length of the segment is 20. Now here we'll have to change the width again. And the starting point width is 15 millimeters, end point width is 0 millimeters, and the length of this segment is 10 millimeters. And here we are. This geometry is also complete. I'll select it and delete it. Now go to the exercises again. The fourth exercise is making this spiral. So I'll say Ctrl C, select it, enter, go to the model space, Ctrl V, and we get the spiral thing. Now friends, again start with the polyline command, give the starting point somewhere here, and at the starting we have to start with arc option. So I'll type down A, enter, and here the width at the starting point I am taking as 10 millimeters and at the end point the width I am taking as 8 millimeters, and simply click here. Again go for a width option. Now starting point width will be 8 and again end point width I'll reduce to 6 millimeters. Again click here, and again finally for the next arc segment width at the starting point is 6 and at the end point is 4, and we again click here to get a spiral which is continuously changing width wise. I mean the width is getting lesser and lesser. So that's about this exercise, and finally we come to the last exercise. I just typed and copy down the entire thing and paste it on a modular space, Control V. This is numeric 8. Start with the polyline. Click here, go for an arc segment and define a starting point width as 5 millimeters and end point width also as 5 millimeters, and create the first segment, and in the continuation make the next arc segment which should be slightly bigger, and then come back to this one, snap to the end point to finish this, and snap to the end point to finish this, and just press enter to come out of the command, and here it is. We have finished this geometry also, which looks similar to numeric 8. So friends, I hope that you have understood all the 5 exercises in the polyline command, and now you feel more confident in the polyline command. Friends, if you liked this lecture, then please like it, share it with your friends. Please do not forget to subscribe my channel, and friends, please press bell icon so that you keep getting my notifications for the new tutorials. Thank you so much.